ちゃ暑い。暑い。Hello, YouTube! Today, surprise, surprise, I am not going to talk about food. So, when I first came to Japan, it was August, and it was freaking hot. I'm talking about 40 degrees Celsius and crazy high humidity. Apparently, this was one of Japan's hottest summers, and when I had to go to orientations and job training, etc., I had to wear formal wear. And that's hot. Now we, and when I say we, I mean me and other ALTs who had just come to Japan, we were really happy to hear about something called Cool Biz. Now, Cool Biz basically stands for cool business. And what is cool business, you may ask? Cool Biz is basically a policy that allows you to wear less hot clothing. So what I mean by that is you don't have to wear a necktie, and you don't have to wear a jacket over your clothes, and you can wear short sleeves. Now, apparently in the business world outside of the ALT bubble, women must still wear pantyhose. Luckily for me, I got my bare legs. So, yay! Now, when myself and the other ALTs heard about this Cool Biz, we were like, oh, yay, thank you, Japan. You are being so considerate and mindful of your employees, and you're being a lot more relaxed. I mean, Japan is usually really strict about dress code, especially like, oh, don't get me started on school uniforms. So when we heard about Cool Biz, we thought, oh wow, this is like a nice gesture, so kind. But is that really the case? I just recently learned the dark truth behind Cool Biz. Turns out that it's really just the same on aircon. I thought Japan was just being generous and nice. It's no. So the Cool Biz campaign was first implemented in the summer of 2005 as a means to conserve energy. Basically, it means that where you're working, the aircon is going to be set at 28 degrees Celsius, aka doing nothing at all. Now, I have to be honest, for the environment, the results are indeed promising. But, apparently the necktie business wasn't very happy about this and still isn't, because since 2005, the sales of neckties in summer has declined by apparently 36%. Yeah, you gotta share the whole story from all perspectives, right? Necktie business, not too happy about it. The Cool Biz campaign originally started June 1st. So that means June 1st of every year, the Cool Biz season would officially begin, meaning that you could start wearing Cool Biz clothing. But following the earthquake in 2011 and the problems with Fukushima and the impending, energy crisis that people were basically afraid of having, they actually kicked Cool Biz back a month to begin in May. So it's nice to see the government seriously or semi-seriously tackling the issue of climate change and helping the environment. I mean, many places like department stores and grocery stores, they blast the aircon and leave the doors wide open, so all of that energy and cool air just goes to waste. But I guess, baby steps. However, for me, 28 degrees, that's just not cool. Yeah, like literally it's not cool. That was totally not an intended pun. But it's just way too hot. Even 25 degrees would make a big difference. Now, in my staff room, basically they don't even turn on the friggin' AC. So it's killer hot, and it's just stagnant, hot, humid air. There's no standing fans, which would be great because a standing fan would use a lot less energy than the actual aircon unit. But, no, you don't use a standing fan. That makes too much sense. Don't do it. So, yeah, it's really hot. At least at my elementary school that I teach at once a week, they actually use the aircon, which is nice because otherwise, you just get really hot, and people in Japan, they do suffer from heat stroke. This is a real problem. it's important to stay cool. So I think Cool Biz is a great idea, but I mean, bring it a little bit down. I mean, let us use the aircon just a little more, please. Onegaishimasu. Okay, let's end on a high note. So this Cool Biz campaign has actually opened up a lot of paths in the design of high-spec textiles for like relating to summer specific clothing. So for example, maybe odor or sweat absorption or UV blocking fabrics, many things like that have becoming more and more popular basically. So the market is becoming quite saturated in these new types of summer clothing. It also seems that even more creative and functional designs are going to be showing up in the near future. So for example, the grand prize winning design of the 2014 Super Cool Biz was actually a suit jacket that can be very easily and quickly transformed, like you fold it up, into a small bag when it's just too hot to wear. I think that's pretty damn nifty. So overall, I think Cool Biz is a great idea, except in practice, it could use a little work. I mean, you can't tell me that when everyone is literally like dying of the heat and constantly complaining, oh, okay? You can't tell me that the heat is not affecting performance. Like my school, all the classrooms now have air cons installed, but do we use them? Oh no, we don't. No, that would make sense, right? Why use what you have when you can just spend all that money, get them installed, and not use them? Official? Alright, so that's it for today. I just wanted to share a little bit about the truth behind Cool Biz, and, you know, let me know what you think about Cool Biz. If you are coming to Japan in the near future and you have any questions regarding Cool Biz and what is appropriate, what is not, feel free to let me know and, you know, message me or comment below. But keep in mind that every situation is different. I feel like I can get away with a lot of stuff where I work. For example, what I'm wearing right now, I kind of could wear as Cool Biz. I wear this to work normally when it's just hot out, just like a light shirt. And, oh, I guess I'll stand up and show my skirt. Just a skirt. Okay? And no pantyhose, just some cute little socks and sneakers. That's really what I wear. Sometimes I might try to look a little bit more professional, but it's hot out. For guys, it's a little bit more cut and dry what you can wear. I think the little leeway and the, you know, careful not to cross over into the dark side is more important for women. Sometimes it's really difficult to find out, can I actually wear that? Is that acceptable? It's very like give and take, and sometimes it's difficult. But anyways, if you have questions about any of that, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please, you know, thumbs up and subscribe, pretty please. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Goodbye! Is that okay? 大丈夫ですか? 大丈夫かな? わー